see us?
Yeah.
Do you see me?
Wow.
Or do you not see me? Can you hear me?
Guys, we did
Can
it together.
you
I'm really
not
proud
hear
of us.
me?
Actually, it was all Randa because Randa's
What's
a rock star.
up?
What's up, guys? Finally.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Let us know if you can see us in the chat. Drop us a line and say, yo, I can
Yes.
see you.
Thank God.
I see you bold and the beautiful, or bald and
Bald
the
and
beautiful.
baby.
Can you guys hear us? Anybody else out
Everybody
there
good?
on the other side of the internet, out in Odyssey space? What's up?
Look at this. I'm already getting comments from fans.
Hey,
People
there
can
it
see
is.
us.
So,
Yes, people can see us.
guess what, guys? We streamed for 20 minutes to nobody.
You missed all the good stuff. Where it's anything we had that was actually like useful and like you would actually get anything from, we already said it. So
Yeah, so it was streaming on our end, but apparently YouTube only wanted us to see it until I started seeing y'all's chats
Yeah.
being like, okay, come on, where are they? I'm like, we're right here.
No, we're
Hey.
good. We're good now. Don't
All right.
worry.
Well, listen, in true form, we're going to kick this off with a gong. So let's gong us in.
Get it. Get it.
Hey, welcome to the Alliance Show. I am your co-host.
Welcome, peeps.
Artie, don't mute my gong.
I wanted to meet the gong because you were talking.
Welcome to the Alliance Show. I am your co-host. My name is Sylvester Lewis. It's always weird to say my own name. But in the room, I've got a special guest with me, and his name is Artie J.
J baby.
Welcome to the show, man.
What's going on? It's good to be back.
Hey, it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
And thanks for filling in for Jack.
Yeah.
Jack is not here this week. He is out of the office doing God knows what, traveling the world, and we're happy to see him.
I'm going to steal
Jack
your
off.
joke that I think I was going to say. Damn it. Jack's off. I think we've said that so many times at this point.
Yeah. I wish you would have seen the
But it never
the
gets
original
old,
intro.
So,
But hey, he's with us here in spirit.
yes.
And we'll flick him off here in just a little while. Mm-hmm. But hey, listen, we're going to jump right into one style consultation. We'll try to go a little bit longer. We won't try to keep you too long, but we will offer at least one style consultation. And if we can get through that first one relatively quickly, maybe we'll try and do a second one.
Cool.
And maybe a third one. We'll see.
Cool.
But hey, good to have you guys here. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for waiting.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you guys.
subscribing. If you're watching this in the back watch after the fact, sorry we had some technical difficulties, but hey, it's good to be right here hanging out with you on Tuesday in the Alliance Show. Catch this if you get a chance. Catch this in the form of podcast. If you're not able to join in on Tuesdays live, you can listen to this in the form of podcast where you actually, wherever you source your podcast. And do us a favor. I will restate this. Do us a favor. One, thank you for coming again.
Yes, thank you, guys.
But two, invite a friend next time if you don't mind. Bring a friend, or at least invite a friend to join in. Send them the link for the live stream, and then send them a link for the podcast. And leave us a review. Let us know what you think.
It's free. You don't want to be working anyways. Just put headphones in and watch us. Cost the company money.
And then one last thing, because Jack jacked it up. Jack jacked it up. Jack jacked it off.
Okay.
Whatever, man. Jack, last week, he wanted to make sure that we let you know that this week we'll have 6 giveaways, winners to the giveaway. So we'll announce those at the end of the stream. So be sure to hang out with us to the end, and so that we can call your name. And each winner will win a shampoo and conditioner from Beardbrand. Yeah, I don't know that a lot of people really understand or know about our shampoo and conditioner.
Now, naturally, I can't use it. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't get the most out of it. But everything I've heard is that it is absolutely amazing. I've given it to friends. I've given it to family. It is, like, incredible stuff. But, yeah, dude,
Cool.
6 winners. Nobody does that.
Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of owe it to the people for coming on late.
Yeah.
But
It's all good.
We're going to do that anyways. But, no, please, yeah, click the giveaway link. Make sure to enter. Get that amazing stuff. And like Sylvester said, tell a friend. Download us on iTunes. Leave us a review. Listen to it on planes, trains, automobiles, whatever. there's no excuse for you guys to not see or hear this at this point. So it's free. You get to hang with us for an hour, slack off, jack off.
Oh, God. All right.
Bye. Well, guys, it's my last time on the street. I'll see you later.
Thanks for joining us, Artie.
Yep.
So, hey, listen, let's get into style consultation, at least one style consultation. Who's up here, Randa?
All right, let's see. Bam. And let me get to his email. This
Look at that, man.
is Martin. We have a
What's
lot
up,
of Martins that come in.
What up, Martin?
Or Martin writes, "Hi guys, my name is Martin. I'm 31 and I've been growing my beard out for about 8 weeks. I'm pretty happy so far.
weeks.
It's fairly dense and I don't have any real patches, but it's really straight and flat and lies flat. Do you have any advice for getting a bit more shape from it? Also, I'm considering growing out my hair, which I've kept shaved, 1 on the sides, 2 on top, for the last couple of years due to a receding hairline. It's also fairly thin at the front. My hair grows really straight and has no natural texture at all. Any suggestions of styles that might work? Thanks."
Yeah, man.
Cool.
That's great. Artie, why don't you kick off the description of Martin, and then I'll share a few thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. So as Randa said, Martin, he's 31. Got a little bit of a buzz cut going. Little bit of a widow's peak, kind of what you and I deal with. We don't shave our heads. But short buzz cut. Oh, bye, Birdie.
Bye, Birdie.
Short buzz cut. Great beard. Dense. Looks like he's got a little bit of salt and pepper going on. But
Yeah.
brunette, brown, a little bit rounded cheek line. Kind of forest green t-shirt style going on. And yeah, he's looking to see any styles that might work for his hair if he grows it out. And then wants to grow out his beard and have it not lie so straight and flat. So what do
Yeah.
you think, Sly?
Yeah, so Martin, number one, thanks for dropping your submission over to style@beardbrand.com. We always love to hear from our friends. And dude, man, like, this is a beard that can do no wrong, in my opinion. Like
8 weeks, people would kill
2
for that.
months, I mean, come on, bro. Like, most people it would take them a lot longer to get to this point. So kudos to the beard man.
Mm-hmm.
You are genetically blessed and follically blessed. And so work that to your advantage. I think that this beard is actually a really cool looking beard.
I do too.
If you wanted to rock this, I would say this is probably a corporate style beard is what we would call it. Very similar to what Artie rocks. Yours is a little bit longer, where Artie's kind of keeps his a little bit more close and maintained. But dude, man, you're doing a great job. Congratulations on making it to 2 months. Now, if you want to get more shape from it, there's a couple of things you could do. If you wanted to maintain this particular length, then you could kind of do what we call the scruffy goat.
Yeah.
And the scruffy goat is where you kind of trim right along the sideburns down to the jaw, and then you slowly fade it out towards the mouth, towards the center of the face, and then you kind of leave some of that density towards the center of the face. I've got a photo to reference actually for you. His name, Rand, I'm gonna get Chris Millington's in here, and I don't know. You know what? Actually, I don't. Unless we have an old photo of Chris.
This is the current one we have.
Okay, so this is a little bit longer of a scruffy goat. This is Chris Millington, and Chris actually keeps it a lot shorter these days. But when he was growing out his beard, he kind of did this thing where it was a little bit more blended on the sides and brought a lot of concentration to the center of the face, as you can see. And he's not trimming his mustache like Martin is. Martin's kind of keeping that mouth very clean and well maintained. But Martin, I would encourage you to grow that out, and you can style it very similar to Chris, where he kind of combs it out a bit.
I was going to say, he could have a dope mustache if he wanted to.
Yeah, and you could also just grow it completely out, and this will give you some flexibility to kind of wear it down on some days and then style it out, kind of like Chris is doing here. It's not completely styled out like a handlebar or anything. It's just kind of split in a downward diagonal
pulled away
motion.
from his mouth.
Pulled away from the mouth, exactly. And so that would be one option, but another option that I immediately thought of when I saw your photo is another friend of ours. His name is Luis. We got a photo of Luis.
Let me find one.
Cool. I thought I dropped it to you there, Randa. If not, let me know and I can get it to you.
Yeah, there's one of our videos that, I mean, I've always sent to friends and customers and people that write in. It's a video of ours called How to Style Your Beard Like a Pro.
Yep.
And it is like a masterclass on how to get a beard like that, clean, like contoured to the jaw. It's really like an amazing recommendation video and tutorial video. So once you're done watching this, if you're curious about how to get a beard like that, if you've got, if you're blessed with coverage like that, definitely check that video out because it is incredible.
Yeah. Now, listen, if you want to get some more shape from your beard, you've put 2 months of work into it, Martin. Yeah. What I would recommend you do is you set a benchmark for another 60 days. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, just cover Sylvester. That'll look a lot better that way.
I'm
There
cool
we
with
go.
that.
That's perfect. See?
Funny because my name is also Louis, but we spell it differently. But listen, like Luis does a great job, man, and I would say this beard on Luis is probably about a 6-month beard.
Yeah.
And so if you've put 2 months into it, then I would encourage you to set a benchmark for another 2 months. That'll get you to the 4-month mark, and then from there set a benchmark for another 2 months. And just let it grow. I actually would not trim it at all.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
not even maintenance trims or anything.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think you're keeping really good maintenance of the neckline, and so once you get to that 3rd and 4th month, you really at the rate that your beard grows, you won't need to clean that neckline up anymore.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because it's going to be covered by your beard, and with the way the texture of your hair. Based on the photo that we're looking at, it's pretty similar to Luis's. I'm gonna say it's safe to assume, and so you would be able to probably at the 5-month mark, 4-month, the 5-month mark, you're going to be able to work in tools like Artie was suggesting, like a round brush and a blow dryer. Luis has a tutorial. That tutorial video will be your friend because that's going to allow you to get a bunch of shape out of your beard, man. It's going to give you that quintessential, just that full-on natural-looking beard. And I don't know if you work in a corporate setting, in an office setting, or if you just have the ability to just kind of let it be and not have to worry about it. But the key to pulling off a big beard like this is keeping it well maintained.
For sure.
And that's going to happen through styling. So you can use tools like our sea salt spray. I said it, sea salt spray.
Just call it sly salt spray at this point.
Yeah, man, and some styling balm to kind of help give it some shape. Now, at this point, I probably wouldn't go for styling balm. I probably would go for utility balm.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because utility balm is going to help keep some of those flyaways down. And then you do want to probably maintain a really clean cheek line. So I would maintain that cheek line as well. And the head hair, I have a few more thoughts and then I'll let Artie drop some thoughts in there for you. But the head hair, man, I could see you've got like that widow's peak going on. But I would probably continue to grow your hair out for the next 4 months until you get to that 6-month mark without cleaning it. It looks like you're doing a nice job fading the sides. I think you said you do a 1 on the sides and a 2 on the top. So if you wanted to, you could actually grow it out and it would probably grow very similar to how Luis's hair grows in this particular photo. But that's not to say that keeping the hair like it is now, relatively short with a big beard, is not a bad look either. So you got some options, my man. You got some options. Yeah. What do you think, Artie?
Yeah, this is pretty much my favorite kind of beard. A little bit longer than mine. That's pretty much about where I usually max out. I mean, I'll grow mine really long in the winter, but I dig that it's nice and straight. It looks like he's using a brush or something to straighten it out. If not, God bless, it's just super straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Keep those cheek lines nice and trim. With the hair, I would either, this is just speaking from experience, what I like to do, just knock it all off with either a 0 or go all the way down. Or like Sylvester said, if you really want to give it a shot, grow it out for 4 or 5 months. If it's thin and straight, hit it with some sea salt spray and, tussle it up a little bit and see if you can maybe make something out of it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I like the short hair, longer beard look, so I dig it personally. But Yeah, I think he's just about to the length where like you might want to start using a round brush.
Yeah.
But a brush for sure, utility bomb for sure. Just like Sylvester said, knock down some of those strays that are hitting you. If you are going to do any maintenance, then maybe a scissor on like, the 5 or 10 that just kind of bug you, that stick out strangely. Just snip those a little bit. But other than that, man, looks good.
Yeah. Looks great. Great job, dude. Thanks for sending that in. You want to gong him, Marty?
I'll gong him.
Let's gong him. I also think we probably should do one more consultation, if that's cool, Randa.
Let's go for it.
Let's do the first one.
Alrighty. Yep. Let me move his photo down. All right. Here we have Shannon. Shannon writes, "Hi guys, I'm 41 years of age and I've worn facial hair at different lengths for the past 4 years, but since watching your YouTube channel over the last 5 months, I've taken a more deliberate approach to growth and care. The photos you see are then and now from October 2018 to March 2019. I've toyed with growing out the mustache a couple of times in this time span, but I ended up trimming it back. Though I like the look on others, I'm not sure it works for my style, and it's tough to manage. Any advice here? I've also focused more on growing the neckline further down, and I've noticed it's made it look much more fuller. The hair grows rather straight, and the chin area grows rather quickly. Also, I often ensure of how to... Also, I've read this so many times.
It's okay, guys.
Good.
Also, I am often unsure of how to handle the layering on the sides from the cheek to jaw area. Thanks in advance for the advice on grooming, overall style, and care.
Right
Randa out."
I love it.
You got it. Took you a while, but you got there.
You got it.
I did it.
Guys, Randa's having a day. We love Randa so much. Total rock star.
Yeah,
It's cool.
Give a shout out to Randa in the chat. Man.
Yes.
I'm in it for the fun.
Randa deserves all your
and
shout
weirdness.
outs.
So if I will describe our friend Shannon here, and then you can lead off with some advice, and then we'll move on.
Love it.
So Shannon is 41. He's been growing his beard out since October of 2018. That's about 6 months, so to say. Shannon has got very light complected skin with brown colored hair, brunette colored hair, and he does have some salt and pepper going on in the beard and right down towards the chin area, which is pretty kind of a cool individual look for our friend Shannon. And then to his note there, he's been growing out that beard, and he's trying to achieve a number one, he's trying to maintain this particular beard that he has.
Yep.
But it does look like he's keeping it nice and faded through the I would say from about the middle of the cheek to the sideburn. A lot of the growth is towards the center of the face, and he is keeping pretty clean maintenance of that mustache. So it is nice and well maintained up against the lip. So you can definitely see his teeth when he smiles.
Perfect.
And
Awesome.
Shannon is driving. So hey, Shannon, don't take a pic. Don't take a selfie and drive.
Yeah, don't style consult and drive. I'm just going to assume he's parked and he's a good law-abiding citizen.
Exactly.
So.
And also, Shannon is rocking some pretty square glasses.
I dig those sunglasses, man. Those are
I've got a few thoughts on that I want to share. But he is wearing some black, pretty cool shades. Square shape.
Kind of squared out. They kind of remind me of, I feel like Rick Ross wears that type of style.
Yeah.
Which I dig.
Very
I love.
much so.
Yeah. All right. So, Shannon looking for maintenance in the cheek/jaw area.
Yeah, what are your tips and suggestions for keeping that shape?
For that shape, I think I would maybe grow the cheek lines up a tiny bit, just to get a little bit more even there. It is faded a tiny bit, from the lip down to about the jawline. But maybe grow that in a little bit more, keep that a little bit more dense. But he's got a lot of really great strength in the chin area. So for maintenance, I would just continue to grow it. He's at the 6-month mark just about now, and he kind of, this is where he starts to get kind of questioning on it. But dude, Shannon, I think you got a great beard. So for maintenance, I would just maybe, you could maybe trim back that chin a tiny bit. With some clippers, and then with a scissor, maybe just even it out a little on the sides, on the cheek, and on the jawline.
Yeah.
And with the mustache, as we discussed, I think it's just going to be a patience thing. I think it's
Yeah.
just a couple more months of growth. You've definitely got the coverage for it. So just continue to let that grow out. And, oftentimes the mustache can be the slowest growing and really be a pain and a lot of frustration with that. But it's really just going to stick with it. No trimming it. Just keep it off your lip and keep that going. And then with the neckline, he was curious about. I think he's really nailing it. As a lot of guys know, some of you guys don't, but general rule of thumb with the neckline is either 1 or 2 fingers width above your Adam's apple. So boom, nailed it, perfect. And it looks like he's just about got that there, and he's maintaining it pretty clean. If he wants to square it off a little bit on the sides and not round it so much around the jawline, he could do that. But I think he's got some really great maintenance around the neckline. So
Yeah, man, I think the style, you're killing this style, dude. It looks really great on you, where you've got kind of a little more attention towards the center of the face. I think you're doing a great job. So whatever you're doing now, I would say keep going.
Agreed.
And keep doing that. This is one style. Keep in mind, this is one style to maintain. But if you wanted to grow that mustache out, my recommendation would be to grow it out for about 90 days. I always tell guys, if you want to have the best mustache you possibly can, and you've got the potential to have a pretty cool mustache, Shannon, I would set a benchmark of 90 days without touching it. Now, you're going to get to that 60-day mark, that 30-day mark, and 60-day mark, and you're going to be like, what am I doing?
Yep.
But if you can commit to that 90-day mark, we've got tools here at Beardbrand to help you get through those through that time period, such as a boar's hair brush will go a really long way in helping you train the hairs to kind of go in the direction you want them to go.
Travel brush.
And then also the travel brush is really great because it's small, and then you can also take it on the road when you're driving, keep it in your car, that kind of thing. And then mustache wax, man. You've got some mustache wax that can help kind of give you just kind of help keep it out of the mouth and kind of help you keep that shape throughout the day. What I like about our mustache wax is it comes in it comes in a nice little cylinder tube, where you can just quickly throw it in your bag, throw it in your pocket, pull it right out, and apply it to reset the day.
That stuff lasts forever too.
Yeah.
I got one last fall, and I don't think I've gone through it yet.
Yeah.
It's an amazing product.
It goes a long way. I was going to reference a photo that we referenced in the first consultation. If we can grab that photo of Chris Millington. This is what I see if you were to really kind of like grow it out. You can still achieve that look where it's kind of cleaned up on the sides, going up towards the sideburn. But this is just a little bit more grown out. It's a little bit more full. But Chris is still getting that nice shape that you desire out of his beard by either maintaining it at home like you are, just kind of with a little bit more density or a little bit more thickness in the beard, or dude, you can never go wrong if you go to a trusted barber.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really going to be the best thing you can treat yourself to, maybe once a month or every other month. When you've got a bigger beard like this, is go see your barber, let him shape it up, and then ask him when you're in the seat. Yeah. Ask him, hey man, what do I need to do to maintain this look through in between haircuts? Because obviously, you may not want to come every week or every couple of days, especially if your hair grows out really fast. So ask him for some best practices just to keep maintenance in between the cuts, and he'll take really good care of you.
Literally, I mean, if you're having a good beard day or you see yourself in the mirror and you say, damn, I look fly, like, no, I'm serious though. Like, that's when, like, take a picture of yourself that day, take a selfie, bring that to the barber, be like,
true that, man.
Do this.
Yeah.
Like, this is how I want to look constantly. And they'll help you. If you trust the barber enough, they will help you. So,
yeah. But dude, head hair, you're killing it, man. I would recommend getting some sea salt spray. One of my favorite products here at Beardbrand. Grab yourself some sea salt spray. You can put
Drink every time he says it.
You can put it in your beard. You can put it in your hair. But also some styling balm is going to go a long way for you too. Styling balm is nice for the head hair. But a sea salt spray is going to give you that real natural look. It's got a little bit of, it'll help you actually kind of hold that hair as well, especially if you're using Beardbrand shampoo and conditioner, man.
More natural, nothing like it's not going to glue your hair to your head. But yeah, it's got a little bit of lock in
Yeah,
place there.
absolutely. The last comment I have is about your glasses. Now, listen, you got a square shape face from what I can see. I would stick with the square shape. I like the big square shape, but I would transition away from a plastic frame to a wire frame.
Yeah.
I think that's going to elevate your look a lot higher. It's going to take it to a new level. But yeah, you can make small little tweaks in your grooming routine, just like you can make small little tweaks in your glass eyewear to kind of help elevate your look. And that would be my recommendation from the eyewear. But hey, man, these glasses don't look bad on you either.
No, not at all. I dig them, but I agree. I mean, like little accessory touches can make all the difference between like great to amazing.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It can just like that little extra step up can be like, wow, that looks incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, any other thoughts?
I think we're good.
Cool. Keep on growing, dude.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice one.
All right, so bald,
Bold, I guess.
bald and beautiful is what we were going to kind of dive into our topic today. Now, we don't have a lot more time, but want to dedicate some time to talking about some of the products. Maybe, Artie, you're the best person to chat with about this.
I was going to say, who better to be beautiful and bald
Yeah, absolutely.
and discuss that topic
Let's leave beautiful
than
for
Senior Artie J.
Let's leave beautiful for your lady.
For me, thanks.
Oh,
Thank you.
Hey. You heard it here from the man himself. Now,
Yes,
but
exactly.
listen, talk to us a little bit about your routine, man. I know you're using utility bar on a regular basis.
Every day.
Which we've got this awesome utility bar in silver and gold. But you're also using some utility. But talk to me through your process, man. Like to shave your head. We've got a lot of customers that may not be able to grow out their head hair, and they actually have to shave, and they may not know about the amazing product that we've got here. And we want to make them aware of how they can use some simple products like this in their everyday routine.
When I tell people that I shave my head every day, like they get all bug-eyed. I'm like, dude, it doesn't take that long. It's just like, but I mean, I've been doing it for 15 years now. But if you guys haven't seen, I have made a video about my routine. But if you have not seen that video, what I do every day is I use a shave brush and a bowl, whip up a lather with my utility bar. Sorry. I've been doing tea tree lately, personally, because it's a little bit hotter out, and I like the kind of lighter fragrance of tea tree.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will use a shave brush on that. It doesn't take much. I've had the same utility bar for about 2 months now that I've been shaving with.
Wow.
And it's still not done.
That's awesome.
And just about 10, 15 seconds, whip up a really good lather. Do it all around my head. The key to a good shave brush and why that is key instead of just using your hands is it's going to raise the hair out of the follicles, even if it's just stubble. And that's going to make for an easier, smoother shave. So, I use a brush, utility bar, shave it up. I go with the grain first, then against the grain. That gets me really, really close to the skin. Pretty much as smooth as it can be.
Yeah.
Smooth as the baby's butt. Rinse it off with cold water, close up the pores.
Yeah.
And then I am the type, I use utility balm everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Every day.
pick a spot, it's on there.
Yeah.
Gross. But no, I use utility balm as my aftershave. I use it on my hands. I get dry hands, elbows, arms, face, beard, neck. I use it as a solid cologne if I'm going out for the night. It's.
Are you using it to shape up your lines in your beard and your neck?
No, that I use a utility bar for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I use utility bar for that. What I'll do is I'll use either a straight razor, or if I'm just kind of pinched for time, I'll use just a regular cartridge razor that has the straight edge on the back, kind of the shaper. Pull the skin really tight and then just work up like that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's just utility bar for that.
Yeah, so I know everybody kind of has different takes on it, but what's your process when it comes to shaving? You shave against the grain or with the grain? Like,
usually for my face and neck, I do just against the grain, which what you want to do is kind of guide your finger along the skin and feel which direction the hair is growing, because it can go all sorts of different directions. Like on my neck, my hair tends to grow like this way, So I got to shave almost sideways to get it as smooth as I want.
Yeah.
On my head, I'll go with the grain and then against the grain.
Yeah.
But I will say if you're just starting out or if you've never done it before, be really gentle when you go against the grain because that can cause some real irritation if you have sensitive skin like I do.
You talking about the head on the head?
Head and neck.
Head
neck
and
here,
neck.
you
Yep.
know, you might get some red bumpies in the back. But head for sure, what I did was when I was younger, I started out doing it with the grain. And then I actually went to a barber and he started going against the grain. He goes, you can do this. He goes, just, be really, really careful. Make sure you constantly have shaving cream. You've opened it up with warm water or a hot towel. Open up the pores and then really slowly, don't go too crazy with it. But now, I've been doing it for so long, my skin is like leather, so I could just attack it. But anybody that's just starting out, I would recommend with the grain first if you're going to be shaving your head, and then maybe ease into doing against the grain.
Yeah. I don't shave my head. I do shave my head, but I don't shave it the way
right?
you do it.
Yeah.
I do it. I cut my own hair, so I actually do like I do a bald fade on the side, and then fade that up into the top, and then usually the top's like a extended one, and it's dude. I don't think I'm ready or prepared. I don't really think I need to either.
You want me to do it for you?
No, I don't. But I don't think I really need to. I'm in a place where I actually need to shave my head with an actual shaver.
Yeah.
But I have been experimenting with keeping my patchy beard, I'll say,
Clean.
Pretty clean throughout the summer. Now I'm shaving like twice. I'm shaving the actual face, not the mustache. If for our audio
You do
listeners,
like twice a week?
I keep the mustache pretty full or pretty. It's there. It's very noticeable, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
You can tell.
Yeah. So I use the utility bar actually to shave my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I would echo the same sentiments, man. Your hairs kind of grow in different directions. So you want to kind of, I picked up a Harry's razor for the first time. Dude, I hadn't actually used a razor
That's what I use. Harry's.
in like maybe 5 to 7 years.
It's been that long?
8 years.
Do you use just like
because I would
clippers?
just use a trimmer to kind of keep it
down to like a 0?
short. When I've grown my beard out. For those of you who are,
You did a year before it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I've done the year before. I've grown out my beard for an entire year. I've got a patchy beard, so I classify myself automatically as a patchy beard. I actually kind of think it's a compliment, so thank you.
I dig it. Yeah.
But I've been experimenting this summer with using utility bar to actually shave my face in.
Mm-hmm.
So for the guys out there who are rocking a mustache and you don't have any hair on the face, or you just have a patchy beard, or you're just wanting to change up your style in general,
Mm-hmm.
because you can grow a gnarly beard, but you want to have that mustache, quintessential mustache for the summer, that Tom Selleck, that lettuce lip, that
lettuce lip?
flavor
I don't like
saver.
that at all. Never say that again in my lives.
Listen, man, like utility bar is going to be like your best friend, and I won't go into too many details, but we actually let the utility bar cure for I think a 4-week period.
Sometimes
So-
5.
Sometimes
4 to
5
5 weeks. Yeah.
So that it can actually, because it doesn't have any bologna in it.
Yeah.
It's got all good ingredients, and
If you look, there's a lot of similar ingredients to our beard oil and utility balm,
yeah, man.
but it's just a different process, and it is amazing.
Yeah,
it is
absolutely.
like I'm telling you too. If you get that thing to last, it'll last you a long time if you take care of it. So,
Yeah.
but
Cool.
yeah, I use daily on my body, on my head, on my face. I use it as my face wash. I use it as beard wash in a pinch. When I was traveling this weekend, I literally brought that and utility balm and I was set.
Yeah. It's perfect. Yeah, same thing with me. I mean, if you are an avid traveler and you're constantly on the road, or if you just travel away for the weekends throughout the summer, I know you like to travel on the weekends when you can. Utility bar is just easy. Like these two products are the only things I take with me on the road.
Yeah,
because I can use
exactly.
this not only to shave, because don't get us wrong, you don't just use utility bar to shave. You can use it. If you've got head hair, you can use it to wash your hair. You can use it to wash your beard. You can use it to cleanse your body. It's an all-in-one product here at Beardbrand, and we kind of like to make things as simple as possible for our customers, where You don't have to have a ton of products on the road with you. So Utility Bar is a great product. Utility Balm is also a great product to kind of consolidate your stuff and take it on the road with you when you're traveling. So yeah, man.
For
sure. Tell me a little bit, Artie, and then we'll pull some winners, Randa. Is that cool? Tell me a little bit about your journey to being bald or being beautiful. I know you've been shaving your head for quite a while, right?
I've been, well, the beautiful thing, that's always, if you've seen baby pictures of me, I've always been beautiful, blessed with good genetics.
Italian.
We got a user in the chat, Nicole Beck is her name,
yeah.
says that I'm beautiful. So, thank you, Nicole, whoever you are. In terms of being bald, I was blessed with great hair genetics. Was not blessed with great hair genetics. Whew. Boy, did I get that wrong. Blessed with great beard genetics.
For sure.
Not blessed with great hair genetics.
Yeah.
Both of my grandfathers were, bald as all get out. My uncle, same thing, Friar Tuck, Halo. And my hair literally started going when I was 15 years old. Before that, I always kept it really short. If you can imagine, when I was a little kid, I actually had like really straight and a decent head of hair. It was black. It was jet black. But it's the Italian in me.
Yeah.
But it's pretty much as soon as I finished puberty, I'm like, all right, I'm in the clear. And then it was like, nope, bye. And everything just started migrating back. And I was like, wow, shit. But that's when it started, was about 15 years old. And that's when I started buzzing it, kind of like you do with a clipper down on like about as low as you can go without going completely bald. So I did that for a couple of years. And then one day I said, forget it. I'm just going to try it. I've seen other guys do it. There used to be a basketball player, Ray Allen, used to play for the Celtics, and he said, just part of my routine is I shave my head every single day at 10:30 in the morning. I said, all right. I was like, you know what? Let me try doing it every day. So I started doing it every day. Started with a lot of nicks and cuts and went through more styptic pencils and alum blocks than, you can imagine. But I stuck with it. I've tried all sorts of different razors in my day. I've tried straight razors, double edge razors, safety razors, cartridge. People think I'm nuts, but cartridge works best for me. That's what I learned to shave with. That's what I prefer. I prefer the weight of it. I prefer the edger on the outside of it. But yeah, man, ever since high school, I've been doing it. And I can't, over the weekend, I didn't shave my head for a day, and I was, miserable. Yeah. It just, it becomes part of my routine, and that's, I think there's something to be said for having a routine. I think that just, it makes your day more complete. It's almost like this Zen-like experience. I enjoy getting up early and taking the time to shave my head. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just a part of who I am.
It's your everyday process, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like having breakfast.
It centers myself. Yeah. It's literally shaving my head, having coffee, checking the news every morning. That's my routine. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I'd say about 17, 18 years now I've been doing it. So, it's been a while.
Well, I would say, man, I don't shave my head all the way down like you do. But if I did, definitely would want it to look like yours. Mm-hmm. Seriously, dude. You do a great job, and I think you use some awesome products to help get you there. So,
doesn't hurt that I'm so beautiful.
Well, that too, of course. Randa, do we have any winners?
We do. All right, we got 6 this time. Remember, because last time we had none. So we're doubling them up. And today, congrats to Trent Rogers, Joe Pennicity, Ryan Pardillo, Andy the Bearded Practitioner, Flag, Taylor Dakota 67.
Nice.
All you guys, congratulations.
Congratulations. Yeah, let's give them some gongs. 6, 1. No, we won't go 6. I'm kidding.
6 might be a little over. Start losing some people.
But hey,
that
congratulations.
Was a fast 6.
That was a fast
congrats
6.
to the winners. That's awesome. Dude, 6 winners is awesome.
Yeah, so we'll be in touch with you after the stream to make sure that you get your shampoo and conditioner,
Mm-hmm.
which is the giveaway this week. And so, yeah, man. One more question, Artie. You've got a fantastic beard, probably one of the best beards in the office.
Aw, thanks, man.
Probably, Eric would probably say next to himself.
You know,
And Carlos and Greg.
Yeah,
and
but they're not in the office. So just bump me up those rankings a little bit. Don't try to steal my shine here, all right? Yeah, I remember I came in for... Eric loves when I have my long beard, so if you guys don't know, I can grow a pretty gnarly beard in the winter. But I don't like to, especially, I mean, did you guys see me? I'm sweating my beans off over here. But, you know, in the Texas heat, I don't like growing a really long beard because my beard is black and it just like sucks in all this heat. So this is about as long as I'll have it. And but I had it really, really long before CXBB. And I came in one of the days and I had it about this length. And Eric, like, he wouldn't look at me the rest of the day. He was so mad. But yeah, like I said, man, I've always been pretty blessed, and I've had some sort of facial hair like since about the time I started shaving my head. So like since I was in like middle school, I've had something, and cool. Then yeah, I've always had pretty good coverage. So
you just prefer to keep it short?
Yeah, I do. I don't like it too long. Like I said, in the winter when it's colder, that's when I'll start experimenting and start getting a little bit longer. But nothing too crazy. I like it a little bit shorter. It's a little bit easier maintenance. I'll trim it myself at home, probably once every couple of weeks. But yeah, I don't like growing it too long on myself. Cool. I like nice and clean and nothing too crazy. But yeah, I'm not a yeared guy myself. But
well, if you guys want Artie to grow the yeard, make sure you drop us a comment. Right. Or if you want him to shave down to just a mustache, make sure you drop us a comment.
All right. So Sylvester has been trying to get me to do a mustache or a beard stash or something with my mustache for a year. Now. I did it that one day, and you were just like, oh, okay. You weren't even that impressed.
No, you didn't.
All
you
right.
shaved it the next day.
Well, yeah. Forget it.
Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging with us.
Yes,
if you were hanging with us from the very beginning, thank you very much.
Thank you for your patience.
Next week, we tackle what are we tackling next week, Randa? We got the grooming. I think it's the Keep on Growing memo book.
I believe it is.
Yeah. So, hey, invite a friend next week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mm-hmm. Set a reminder, invite a friend, come hang out with us. But thanks for hanging with us today. Thanks for subscribing. And like we like to say around here, keep on growing.
Keep on growing. Peace and love, baby. See you guys.
Man, glad we got those technical difficulties.